Coronation Street's Kym Marsh reveals bruises after filming violent felon hostage scenes. The actress told Mirror TV that it had been incredibly exhausting to film such violent scenes. Michelle Connor's wedding will turn into an utter disaster when Pat Phelan storms the Bistro and takes all of the guests hostage in dramatic scenes airing next week. The murderous builder quickly turns his attention to the bride and holds her at gunpoint before shooting her, soaking her wedding dress in blood. And actress Kym Marsh, who plays Michelle, has revealed that the scenes were incredibly exhausting to film and left her bruised all over. Speaking to Mirror TV after the press screening of the violent episodes, she said, "It was very physical and I was bruised the next day. It was 2 solid days and it is always tiring filming quite emotional stuff. Because that's the thing that people don't seem to realize is that our job can be quite physical. But it was great fun. It's not something I've ever done before. There was a lot of firsts for me." Asked whether it was even more difficult wearing a wedding dress to shoot the scenes, she quipped, "Yeah, it's not the easiest thing being dragged off with a train at the back of you and trying not to step on it." But Kym revealed that it had been great to be involved in such a dramatic storyline. "As actors, that's kind of what you want. But when we read the scripts we were all a bit like, oh my goodness, there's so much blood and so many bad things happening." Tristan Gemmell, who plays Robert Preston, told us, "I was quite surprised at the big felon storyline crossing paths with our story, because we haven't had a lot to do with. The wedding hadn't been going great up until that point, in a minor way, but then he really messes it up." Kym added, "We haven't had many dealings with him, but I think it's quite good because it throws a wild card in and gets people shocked." Prior to Phelan's siege on the Bistro, the wedding is already up in the air when Robert catches Steve kissing Michelle. Michelle and Steve's relationship has thawed a bit and they've started to talk to each other, and there's a friendship there that's based on years of togetherness, so Robert feels a little bit jealous, Tristan explained. And he notices that a bit more, and he himself has got some self-doubt about the whole steroid thing, wondering whether he's good enough for Michelle. So then when he happens to walk in on the Bistro at that particular moment when Steve leans over to kiss Michelle, he doesn't process what's going on. It magnifies a little spark in his head and he stops thinking clearly and just decides to do a runner. The proof is there that she loves him, but he just has a bit of a meltdown.